Well, good evening, everybody. 21st Century Jedi here with you tonight. Hope all is well with you all. Happy Sunday. Again, beating those Sunday evening blues, I hope. Um, I hope you all doing well tonight. We are going to continue on and try to beat Neuromancer tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Um, we have, let's see, I'm just looking back through Zone 4 here. We did Grid Point, we did SenseNet, so we're good there. We have the Dixie Flat line. Um, we're going to work on Zone 5 now. There's really only two interesting databases for this one. There's supposed to be like two banks there. There's Bank Gibbonshaft and Bank of Zurich Orbital. We've cracked those already, so we don't really need to do much with them. Bell Europa, according to the guy, doesn't have anything really important. If we have time, we might crack that one. Nihilist and INSA are the two databases that we want to target in Zone 5. Looking at the stuff we're going to get out of this. Some really good software, it looks like. Yep, they're talking about the databases from the previous zones. So there's really two databases in Zone 5. There are two databases in Zone 6, three in Zone 7, and then we'll have to do some working to finish up and get to the end game. So can we hit it all? Possibly. We're gonna give it a shot. So I hope everyone's ready for this. All right. So I am. Well, I'm a little tired tonight, but I'm doing all right. I can see that my ring light's gonna get in the way here a little bit, so I don't know if it's the right position for it. If I want to try something else here. Hmm. Um, I think it's okay. I mean, it's going to show up a little bit here. I don't have the full layout of my streaming table here set up yet. I'm working on it. Everything's always a work in progress, as you know. All right, so we're going to get into this, and we are going to attack Zone 5. Here's our familiar music. All right. Right, so I think we're good to go. Let's just check to see if there's any debugging. Let's see, there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. We have 24 programs out of 25. That's good. And we're going to use at least one or two of those to crack Zone 5 here. I'm thinking we're going to go all in on like Nihilist. Yeah, probably Nihilist first and hit INSA second. Nihilist is supposed to have Python 5, Slow 4, and Logic Bomb 3.0. So really good software there. All right, we should be able to just launch right on in. So I've had a decent day today. I had a lot of car work to do today. So as I may have mentioned before, I do my own auto repairs for the most part, except when it's just to be, when it's too much to do. Today I was working on my daughter's car and my car, front brakes on both. I also had to do an oil change on mine as well as fix the rear tail bulb. One of the brake lights just keeps doing its funky thing whenever it rains, so it's like I don't want to get in trouble, get pulled over or anything like that. I'll just replace the thing. Does lead me to a slight rant, which is I would love it if everybody could fix their own headlights and taillights for that matter, but mostly the headlights. I can't tell you how many times and again, this is probably rantings of an old man at this point, but I I really can't stand it when you're driving along at night and then somebody's headlights on the other side are either like one out, one on, or both out, or crazy something like that, or they have one that's just staring directly up into your face, and they're blissfully unaware of it, or maybe they are aware of it, they're just doing it on purpose. Either way, it is frustrating because you can't see. It's just, when you you know, go through nighttime driving and stuff, it's not safe if you're, you know, either, having a headlight out or you're, not aiming your headlights the proper way. And they're, both things I think are relatively easy to fix for most cars. There are some cars that, probably have an issue where you really have to, kind of figure out or get some help on. But most of the time, I think you should be able to fix the bulbs rather easily. And adjusting your headlights, same thing. It's just there's usually just a little screws that you just turn or tighten or loosen basically, and it'll adjust the headlamp. It'll adjust the angle of it here and there, and left, right, up, down, and stuff. So you can easily do that. It's just for some reason people don't take the time to do it, or maybe they're just not aware of it. Um, I'm in the wrong. Oh, I'm in zone 5. I need to get to Nihilist, which is 416, 368, all the way up here. I'm going to do a save just before we launch. Anyway, that's enough of my ranting and stuff. I'm happy to say that I was able to get the brake jobs done, and I was able to get the oil change done and all that. I even had to go back to the auto parts store twice today to pick up my parts and then to exchange parts that I had previously purchased because I bought the wrong ones. Um, it happens though. I mean, sometimes they have different makes and models and different parts for things that just don't quite add up, so you have to kind of adjust on the fly, as they say. All right, speaking of on the fly, here we go. First thing we want to do is our ice breaking skill, like we mentioned. I don't know. I wish I knew if that ice breaking skill really worked well or not. Um, I'm just gonna do it anyways because it's what they recommend to do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. So I'm happy that I was able to get the car repairs done today. I was also happy I got to spend some time with my grandkids this weekend. That was wonderful. Did some shopping with one of the older grandkids, and just overall had good day yesterday with them, playing around with them and stuff. So really enjoyed that. That's what I like to do for most of my weekends, anyways. Just spend some time with my family. At least the grandkids, at least. The kids, well, I love the kids and everything, but sometimes I just want them to leave the grandkids alone for a couple hours and I can just play with them a little bit and give them back when I'm done. Perks of being a grandparent, I guess. So let's see, we've done that. We did the ice breaking skill. We want to hit slow as fast as we can. Oh, we're a little behind here. This is not good. We have Thunderhead and Injector ready to go. We don't have any Pythons. So let's go ahead and hit with Thunderhead first. I don't know if... I'm afraid I'm a little bit behind here, so I have to be careful. We have Concrete. And depth charge. Let's hit with depth charge first. I'm going to try jammies on this one. I might be too late, but we'll give it a shot. Yep, it was too late. Now we need to armor all. It's not going well here. Let's follow up with concrete. And another depth charge. Alright, we can get another jammies in there, I think, although it won't be as effective. We need to armor all again. Let's throw injector on there now. I think I got one more depth charge I can throw at it. Now we're in trouble. Hit it with drill. And now I'll try another jammies, see if I can hold them off a little bit longer here. It'll be the equivalent of a jammies 2.0, but still it might work. Yeah, that might hold them off just enough. We have doorstop still. Running out of goodies here. Let's hit him with doorstop and get that one out of the way. And there goes drill. Great. Blowtorch. Decoder. Just hit it with all we got here. Let's throw one more jammies on this guy. It's almost down. We're getting there. Hammer 5. Let's hit it. This is a problem. I don't think I'm going to make it through this one. It's going to be close. We made it. Hooray! So I don't see Foxfire on here, but he recently got me into No Man's Sky this week, and it was on sale on Steam, so I figured I'd jump on it. It was one of those games that we've been trying to do together, but I've been waiting for it to go on sale, and it finally did. So, and I gotta say, it's hooked me in, and now I've got a problem. And the problem is I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to play all the games I want to play right now. I don't really want to spend a lot of time on this. We desire complete and utter change to the truth. What is the truth, you ask? Blah, blah, blah. Live and learn, then destroy. So I guess the idea from this, and I don't want to spend too much, but basically it's the idea of just destroying society, leveling it to the ground, and then building back up or something like that. Or maybe not even building back up. I never understood this from my own point of view. All I know is I need the software. So we've only got 3 slots at this point, I think. So we definitely want, I'm going to take Logic Bomb because we need that. We're going to need Slow. And we'll take Python 5 to make getting into things easier. Now, INSA has Armor All 3.0, which we'll need, Injector 5.0, and then Hammer 6.0. I don't think we can get any more Pythons, although I'd love to. Yep. Oops. I just realized something. I never got anything from the SenseNet ROM that was Dixie Flatline. I should make sure that's turned on. So my problem with, games like um, No Man's Sky and a lot of the other games I love playing, like Elite Dangerous or World of Warships. I've got other games that I play locally, like BattleTech, and some other ones that are queued up, like Wasteland 3. All of these things just require time, and time is not a luxury that I have a lot of. Between work, spending time with the family in the evenings and stuff, sleep. I got to be able to get some sleep. So it's. Oh, I got to change discs again. Wonder why that is. I'm the Dixie Flatline, best cowboy that ever punched deck. So let's do some software debugging here. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, we know this already. Okay, so we need to exit first, reset ourselves, and then we'll go back into INSA. We also need to make room in our deck for um, the programs that we want to get. So we can delete our old version of Slow. We could probably take an aggressive approach and delete Hammer 5 so we can get Hammer 6. I don't know about the injectors or the or any of the virus programs. We'll have to look at those. Wow, I was down to 24 health points. That's nuts. So let's erase. All right, we know Slow 3.0 has to go. We have an Injector 3.0. There's one. We have Python 5. Injector 3. We need Armorall 2 to get to Armorall 3. Thunderhead 3. Thunderhead 3. Comlinks F charge, and that's it. So that's 24 programs. I could use 2 of them in attacking INSA. That would give me 3 slots. One slot would be armor all, one slot would be injector, one slot would be hammer. I feel like I want to delete hammer 5. Because now that I have the three heavy hitters in logic bomb, depth charge, and concrete, I should be able to hit pretty hard into INSA without needing hammer 5. And then, let's see. So I should have 23 right now, with at least 3 viruses I can waste here. I'll use 2 of the viruses in attacking INSA. I'll save the Python. I'll get at least a couple injectors, hammer 6, and armor all. That's 4. I'm at 23 now. I'll be at 21, so I ought to be able to get 2 injectors, hammer, armor all 3, delete armor all 2. That'll leave me 1 spot. Just looking ahead to, oh my goodness, so much more. Jeez, loads of stuff out there. Zones. I'm just looking ahead to Zone 6. Zone 6 is loaded with stuff. We have Python here. We have injector in there. We can reload on injector in Zone 6. Wow. Um, Just trying to think of how many more I want to load up with here. We'll be at 21 programs when we enter INSA. We get 2 injectors, hammer, armor all. We can delete the old armor all after that. And then we would need to get, we'll have at that point 1 Python 5, 2 injectors. We'll need at least 1 Python 5 and 1 injector probably to crack Zone 6, which there's 2 databases. The KGB database is there. We're going to want to hit that one hard because there's a lot of stuff there. I'm just looking to see where we can get other viruses, though. Unless these heavy-hitting programs do the job for me, I don't need to go any higher on the viruses, but man, that's going to be rough. We'll have to see, like, yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe Injector 5.0 is enough, because we'll get it from Zone 6. We've already got it from Zone 5. I don't know. We're just going to have to try and load up with it if we can. Let's go ahead and save. Okay. We should be able to operate this. Interesting stuff. I think once I get the Injector 5.0, I should be okay, and just try and use these other software programs to just kick butt. There is an option to get a new deck, which is called the Cyberize Project. Um, that's at Moz Biolabs, which we're going to hit in Zone 6. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Um, I can look to see if the Cyberize thing is worth it. But I don't know. Nah, I don't have it. That's okay. Um, let's try and make do here. I think we can work with it. First thing we're going to do is turn on Dixie Flatline. Cool sound effect. Thank you. And now let's do Easy Rider. Let's get back over there. It's 416, 368 was the other one. Let's go 448, 320. So as I've talked about before, I do want to try and expand a little bit in terms of the streams that I'm doing. Currently, I'm doing like 2 to 3 streams per week, and that's been decent. I feel like I've got this stream. I'm finishing up Neuromancer, hopefully, which will be able to open up another game. Wednesday nights has been Pool of Radiance mostly. Thursday night has been World of Warships, which I've enjoyed immensely, especially when you get to play with somebody which is good. Uh, I want to open up the Monday night stream to something. I'm tempted to do something as silly like No Man's Sky, but I just can't bring myself to do it. That's the database right there. So let's go ahead and just save this real quick. And the reason why I can't bring myself to do No Man's Sky as a stream is because it kind of goes against the whole retro spirit of this channel. I already am doing World of Warships, which is not exactly retro because it's still an ongoing game. The same goes for No Man's Sky. It's 7 years old, yes, but there are still many people playing it, streaming it, doing stuff like that. In fact, a friend of mine that I follow, Ninja Space Unicorn, she's a streamer of No Man's Sky still. So it's tough for me to go and jump into that realm. But there is the other aspect of it, which is Foxfire, who's a regular on our channel here. He plays it a lot. He and I have been playing together in No Man's Sky to start off a little bit, and we've had a lot of fun with it. And that's one of the things I would love to do is to share a game with him as well. So it's it's possible we could do it. I don't know. I don't know if he's willing to do that on a stream like this, but it'll be interesting to say at least if I try and go down that road or not. I'm also keen on trying to still do more retro theme games and get some of the one-offs in here as well to keep the retro flavor alive with this. So um, I am working on getting organized, trying to figure out which games I want to stream in which order and stuff. There's a lot that I've been wanting to do, and have mentioned them before, and I want to queue them up again to kind of get them um, ready to go, and decide like which ones to do. I know one that I would love to do. Um, One that I would love to do in Easter time would be the old original adventure game for the Atari, because that, as far as I know, I think that is the world's very first video game Easter egg ever. And I would love to be able to play that through on a stream and show everybody what that Easter egg actually looks like. I know people have done it before, they've done YouTube videos of it and everything, but there's still some kind of an excitement there when you get to do it live. So anyway, slow for this one. This should make it a lot easier, I think. Slow 4 versus slow 3. I mean, it's going to be creeping in on us here. So let's use injector 3. And we'll try and use jammies at the right time here. Oh, we just had logic bomb. Let's use that one. Smack them with that one. I think we can do logic bomb, then depth charge. I don't know if I can hit jammies in time here. We'll try it. Nope. Messed that up. Let's hit with armor all. We haven't hit with concrete yet, so let's do that. Let's try another jammies. That'll slow them down just enough, I think. Logic bomb. Now we're on 2-0 with that one. All right, so we need armor all and we need another thunderhead, I think. Let's get the thunderhead on it now. Let's see. Yeah, this is not ideal ice breaking here, but eventually I'll get it right. I have another logic bomb. Let's use another depth charge. We'll hit with concrete to follow. And follow that up with one more logic bomb, one more depth charge, and let's see where we wind up. So these things are hitting hard. I love it. Love it. They are really hitting hard. Okay, I think we've used all of them. We might have one more concrete left, but I think I'm just going to go straight to drill here. Oop. I missed what Dixie was saying, but I'm pretty sure he was saying you've almost got this thing beat. Nice. Let's go get some software. International Security Agency. Ooh. So this is a database for things like you can do some code breaking, like yeah, you can't decode Word. I don't even remember what some of the other ones were. Smeagol Dippo was one. Permafrost, right? So you can tinker around with this. Some of the words will come out, some of them won't. Data traffic schedule. Mitsubishi Bank. This is just telling you where data was transferred to and from. There, I believe ours is up there, which is, I want to say it's A. To Bank of Zurich, which is ours, from Bank Shaft Accounting. And yes, they are monitoring. Not that it really tells you anything. It's just, hey, this is happening. Ooh, we're watching you. I think cryptology is already up to my max here. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter at this point because you're so far into the game. There's really not much else to decrypt. Here's where we get all the good software. Oh, and doorstops here too. I didn't even know that. They didn't even list doorstop. Okay. We've already got Logic Bomb 3. We don't need that one. So let's grab Injector. We'll grab Armor All. Hammer 6. And Doorstop 4. Oops. Crap. I didn't want to do that. I hit the wrong button. So now I have to come back in anyways, which is fine. I have 2 injectors. We'll exit the system. I don't even think we have any software to debug because I don't think we took a hit that got into our deck. Let's talk to Dixie here. Anything to debug? No, there was one. Scout. Okay. Really? Why couldn't you fix that? Silly ROM construct. Let's oh, we can erase software. What am I thinking here? We can erase them. I don't know why I was thinking we couldn't. Let me can I can't debug. Can I? Let me try debugging here. Probably can't. Yeah, I can't do that. Scout's something I could live without. Let's see what we got here. Injector 5, yep, that's good. Hammer, Easy Rider, Doorstop can go. We'll have room for that one. That'll put us at 24 programs. We have Armor All 3 now, so we can get rid of Armor All 2. What else was there? Let's see. Armor All, we got Injector, we got Hammer. We already erased Hammer. So we got Hammer 6. And we should have, let's see, we have Python 5, Injector 5. Another Injector 5. We have a Thunderhead 3 we could waste. We're at 23 programs. Thunderhead 3 would get us down to 22 programs. We could load back up with Doorstop and then 2 more injectors. I think we can pull that off. Why is it that Dixie can't debug that, I wonder? That's nutty. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Game 1. We're going to go back in. So the goal is to hit this thing by using only one Thunderhead. Using the old Thunderhead 3.0. Keep the injectors, keep the Python. We're going to save those for zone 6 and keep loading up as much as we can. I have to say I am enjoying No Man's Sky. I've always loved the notion of like the story, I guess, of being stranded on a planet. You have to fix your ship. You have to survive, basically. Um, and No Man's Sky starts that way, although it's not very difficult to survive on the planet. It's not like you're really, really stranded there and you have to do a lot to fix your ship. It's really basic, but I would, like I said, I would have loved to have seen like it be a little bit more in depth and stuff. But that's a sort of thing that I dream about is like just stories like that where you're struggling to fix your ship, to survive, and to live off the land until you can fly away and make a name for yourself in the universe. So, oh crap, did that wrong. I was supposed to put Thunderhead on first. That's okay. Um, I should be able to do this and then throw Jammies on next. That'll jam it up really good. Do we not have Jammies 4? Is that zone 6? Yeah, it's zone 6. Never mind. Let's throw that on you there. That'll jam it up long enough to delay its attack. I threw Logic Bomb at it first. Let's go Depth Charge here. We have Armor All 3. We'll throw Armor All 3 on now. Let's watch this thing go really quick. Beautiful. Let's hit it with Concrete. Damn it. Logic Bomb 2.0. Let's jam it up again. And then let's go with Depth Charge. Now Armor All 2.0. Let's finish up with Concrete. That should be the last shot I take of that one. Another Logic Bomb. I think I got one more Depth Charge here. It's a little harder to do it this way because the next virus isn't helping me, but um, I wish I had that doorstop 4 now. I might have one more Logic Bomb, but I'm going to use Drill. We're okay. We're still doing okay. It's just it's going to be a little bit harder to do this. I'm going to throw another jam at you just to hold you up a little bit longer. Drill 3-0 again. Didn't really stop him, did it? That's alright. It is what it is. Blowtorch. Let's use that hammer 6. Get it. Good. Did I delete doorstop? Let's hit it with decoder. Blowtorch again. Yeah, that was Dixie warning me to get the heck out. Oh, I lost drill. Interesting. Did it. So if you caught the message really quick, once I turned red on my EKG meter there, uh, it was Dixie trying to tell me, get the heck out, your brain's frying. But then once I hit it with that next piece of ice, Dixie came up again and said, hey, you almost got it, bro. That ice is about to crack. So let's go get our software. We want our doorstop. Got it. I think I can get one more injector, can't I? Yep. Can I do any more? Yes. As many injectors as we can get. Perfect. Okay, let's exit out, heal up. So we're going to need our health back at this point. That's the one thing it does not come back while you're here in the net, which is once your health goes down, you can't regenerate it back. So we're going to move on to zone 6, which is good. Let's wait for this to load up. Jump back out. What else is going on? See, my Cowboys are playing the Niners tonight. I have a strong feeling that they are going to lose that game. I think the Niners are going to run all over them. Just beat them up roughshod there. And the other sporting thing is these guys. Um, they have their opening night on Tuesday night, Vegas Golden Knights, and that's when they're going to hoist the Stanley Cup banner. I think they already got their rings as of this moment. I think they all have those. Um, I'm hoping I can watch the game on Tuesday night. That would be kind of fun. See my team raise the banner to the rafters there. Would love to be there live, but it's all the way in Vegas. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Scout. Fix that thing. Just don't want to double check doorstop. I thought we got rid of that one, right? Pretty sure we did. Yeah, we have doorstop 4 now. All right, so we're loaded up on programs here. I think we have 2 or 3 injectors now, which is good. We're going to try and jump into zone 6 to get really good stuff there. KGB database is the big one. We get that one, we crack that, and we get some software there, we're in golden at that point. We're going to have to fight our way there and figure out, like, what we want to do with that. The tricky part is we want to make it so that we can crack into KGB really easy. So we're probably going to jump in with, I hate doing this, but I think we need to save. Hmm, I want to save that Python 5.0 that I got for Zone 7, if I can do that. Which means using injector multiple times, which isn't as effective, but it could work. and we can replenish Injector 5.0 at KGB. So however many times I need to use it, I can do it, and I can just download more. But there's a trick to that too, which is we need to know which software to grab first. And we're going to have to hit KGB multiple times to cycle software because of the pieces of software they have slow 5.0, so that means we got to replace slow 4.0. They have Armor All 4.0, which means we need to replace Armor All 3.0. They have Logic Bomb 6.0, Concrete 5.0, Depth Charge 8.0. We mentioned Injector 5.0 already, Probe 15.0, and Jammies 4.0. 7 programs that we're going to have to cycle, basically. So we download the new one, delete the old one, and then go back into the database and rate it again, And because we have a full deck right now, and we only are deleting the virus software when we attack with it, that's only 2 slots we get. We have, when we look at the software, we have Python 5, which we're saving. We have 1 Injector 5.0, 2, 3 Injector 5.0s, 4 Injector 5.0s. Okay, so 4 Injector 5.0s, which means if we do this right, we can attack twice. And then on the second, well, the problem with that is on the second trip, we're going to need more software. Hey, Foxfire, good to see you, man. So we're going to need, how are we going to do this now? We need to be able to cycle the software to the point where we only need 1 Injector 5.0 every time. Slow 5.0 is going to get us far because that's going to really slow the ice down. Then Armor All, Logic Bomb, probably Depth Charge then. Yeah. I think if we do this right, we're going to fill up with the software, then we're going to delete. We're going to have 23 slots left, 21 slots left if we go ahead and attack it twice again with the viruses, and then we jump in. We can get some more. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some cycling. Hey, you guys won a game of Dark Tower. Good job, man. For everybody who isn't aware, Foxfire has the new version of the Dark Tower board game. We're not referring to the original one from Milton Bradley back in the early '80s, which is one of my all-time favorite board games. And someday I will put that on here as a stream. But he's playing the new Dark Tower, which I've played with him, and that thing is brutal. It's a tough game to beat. So the fact that he won a game with his friend Neji there, that's awesome. So congratulations to you guys. Hard-earned victory. Take it. All right, so we're going to jump in. Let me do another save here real quick. Out of 3, yeah. Well, I mean, 1 out of 3 is still great compared to like how long you've been playing that game and stuff. It is tough to beat that Dark Tower. It really is. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going into Zone 6 now. We're going to use 2 injectors, even though the second injector is not going to be as effective. I want to save that Python. The last game you played was really hard and brutal. I believe it. Again, for people who aren't aware, the new Dark Tower is much more complex than the original Dark Tower from the 80s. There's a lot of crazy mechanics and stuff that go into play when you play this new one. So it's really tough. I need Easy Rider. And we're going to put Dixie on. Thank you. All right, here we go. 112, 416. So it's straight ahead of us, actually. We'll just go around here. So I was telling the audience, Foxfire, about how you got me hooked onto No Man's Sky and the fact that I don't have enough time to play all my video games now. I also mentioned the possibility of trying to do a stream of No Man's Sky on like one of the nights that we have both available. I don't know how you feel about doing that. I'm leery about trying to bring in No Man's Sky as another streamed game. But if I'm doing 4 nights a week, I could easily do that and still have time to fill in some of the retro stuff. So I don't know. It would at least give me a chance to kill two birds with one stone, where I can stream and play a game when we play it again, right? Yeah. So I have Monday night, and we could do like a stream Monday night and play No Man's Sky if we really wanted to. I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but I don't know how you feel about streaming and playing at the same time as well. But I don't know, let's talk about it today and tomorrow and see what we can do. Um, cool. Do I have everything? Yeah, I have everything. Let's jump into this. Here we go, zone 6. So we're gonna use the skill first, then slow, then injector 5, and hope for the best. Here we go. This is the big one, or not the big one, but at least a huge part of this game. If we crack this database, we're going to unlock a lot of cool stuff. And it's going to help us for the rest of the game here. Aha, Dixie comes up. There's an AI in there. I hope you ain't got a morbid fear of death. Let's go jump on to our ice-breaking skill. Quickly jump into slow. Beautiful. All right. Hit it with the first injector 5. Wow, it doesn't look like it's slowed down at all. All right, so that's the first injector 5. We got it slowed down. We're going to hit the jammies after this shot, so let's hit it hard with Logic Bomb. This is going to be a tough one to break. I'm sure of it. Jammies. Jammies is going to help here. What's not going to help is that our deck is going to get hit hard here with this first shot. Armor All will help, but it's not going to be a lot. Logic Bomb. Let's hit it with Depth Charge 3. So you felt that shake, right? It rattled us pretty hard. So as a result of that, I think we have at least one program that's bugged. One of the injectors. Okay, I can live with that. So now we need to do Armor All. We'll re-armor up. Let's hit with Concrete. So we have one more shot of Concrete. We might as well use that now. And let's try and hit, let's see, Jammies. I'm going to try Jammies in the next shot. Let's hit Logic Bomb again. That should be the second of third Logic Bombs we use. If we hit with his Jammies now, we can slow it down even further. Nope, didn't get it in time. So now we need Armor All. I don't know what the second program is that's bugged, but we're going to have to deal with it. Comlink, I can live without that. Depth Charge. We're actually hitting it pretty hard without hitting the second injector. Very interesting. I think I got one more logic bomb and one more depth charge, so we're going to go for it. We still have doorstop 4-0, which is right there with drill, I think. Yep, we got it about to crack. Get out of here, bro. Your brain is frying. Okay, Python got hit. No big deal. Let's use doorstop. Blast open the door here. Interesting that we did not need to use the second injector. I was really thinking I'd have to, which is going to make this even more interesting. You dare to confront Lucifer? Eat hot brain death, you capitalist worm. I don't think anybody's ever tried to insult me quite like that. So this is, for people who are following along, this is Lucifer. Weakness is logic. So again, when you're attacking the AIs, yes, the weakness is logic. You want to keep hitting it with logic, but you also want to hit with the other skills, because every time you use those skills, you build them up against an AI like this. And the quicker you can do it, the quicker you can stay on time with it. So hit it hard with logic first. Oh, come on. Darn it. I hate when they talk and then you got to click through that. It's just crap. So we'll hit phenomenology. Oh, he's got a lot of ice there. Philosophy. We do have Zen in our back pocket, so that we can always use that. Sophistry. Knocking it down pretty hard here. Let's hit with logic again. Good chunks of ice coming down here. Phenomenology. Again, just keep cycling it. Yeah, I know my brain's frying, I know. I'm gonna hit you once with philosophy and then try to Zen my way out of. Oh, I think I can take one more shot here. Let's hit you with sophistry and then, yep. Now I need to hit with Zen. But he's about ready to go down, so. Problem is my timing is just off a little bit. Even if I had stayed on time, his program's going to hit me first before mine hits his. So you have to Zen out of this. That clears me up. Let's hit him with one more logic bomb. Boom. There he goes. Fear me, I am Lucifer. You too will die. But right now, I'm going to die. I imagine because it's KGB, it probably has a Russian accent in there, but I'm surprised they didn't actually put that in because this game did come from the 80s, which is the height of the Cold War. Very interesting. Let's see if I can read that. Komitet Gosudarstvenoi Bezopasnosti. Not bad. Riga. That's in Latvia. We are in. Certain AIs are attempting to disrupt the cyberspace matrix. Total number of verified deaths related to cyberdeck operations by members of Department 10's scientific and technical director is now 14. Dramatic personality changes. So, we got software. Great. Unfortunately, we only use one slot. So, I suspect I'm only going to get one good one out of this. So, let's take Slow 5 is the easy choice, I think. Yeah, I think Slow 5 is the easy choice because it's going to make our attack even easier. Though Depth Charge 8.0 is really tempting. We're going to go with Slow 5. And just in case I counted wrong, let's go see if we can pull a Depth Charge 8. Nope. Okay. Let's go to side 1. I was talking to Foxfire the other day about one of the nice things about No Man's Sky that I find appealing is that when you talk to other races, you can't understand their language instantly. Um, I'm gonna let's just exit for now. Debug. I like that about No Man's Sky, about not being able to understand the language right away. You actually have to work towards it to pick up words here and there so you can understand it. And I wish more games would do something like that. Oh, you're on your solo game. Yes. I did see you pop in there. That's cool. Go to it, man. Um, I'm trying to think of other games that were like there are other games that probably did this. Not as many as I'd like though. Um, I feel like well, one of the ones I know that did it that I really enjoyed was the fact that when you played like Star Wars Galaxies, um, if you had your options turned on the right way, I don't know if it was for all races, but definitely for Wookiees. Like you couldn't understand a Wookiee if another Wookiee character was there and you're trying to talk to him in chat in like general chat. It could be one of your friends trying to talk to you, but if you don't, have that information, you can't understand Wookiee. It comes in as gibberish, and I love that about games like that. It makes it more challenging. It makes it more realistic. Yes, you could message your friend privately, even though he's a Wookiee and you're a human being or something. But what's the fun? It's meant to be challenging. Like, hey, I don't understand this thing. I gotta work my way through it. Try to mime your way through it. A lot of programs died here. Let's go fix them. 16, 20, 20. Oof. What was the point of that? I have the KGB software. I don't even know if it was useful. Um, I want to do some software analysis if I can of that KGB program. I just missed it. Unknown. Well, Dixie knows what it is. I can ask him. What is this KGB program? Database chess program. Really? So, I'm wondering if I made a slight mistake here. And the reason why I mentioned that is because I'm looking ahead to some of the other AIs that you can go against here, and at least one, you can actually use the Battle Chess 4.0 program to beat it. So I'm wondering if maybe I should have used the KGB program as a chess program to try and fight Lucifer. I never tried that. Interesting. Well, too late now. So we got that. Let's do a quick save. Should just do it while I'm inside there so I have to flip disks and stuff. So we're gonna go back to KGB and we are gonna cycle stuff through. In fact, we're gonna go into our deck here now, and we're gonna erase the older version of slow, which is 4-0, I believe. Yes, because we just grabbed slow 5-0. Yep. So that should give us 24 programs. We'll use an injector 5 to make it 23. So that'll allow us to get 2 programs. And you know one of them is going to be depth charge 8. I think if I really got down to it, I needed to have more space in my deck, I would probably delete Cyberspace 1.0. Ah, okay, I had to take the dogs out. Gotcha. I would probably delete Cyberspace 1.0 because you can use Comlink 6.0 to either get into the net or get into, a database. It's just one more step, really, is all it is. But I would, if I'm really down on it and I need to get an extra space, extra slot back in my deck, I'll probably delete Cyberspace 1.0. Let's see. Let's turn on Dixie just in case. I don't know if it's going to help at all. We need Easy Rider on. Go back to KGB, which was right up here. I think it's up at 416 if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about Moz Biolabs. I like the idea of getting a deck that has 32 slots. Because that just gives you so much room for so much software and stuff. The only thing I'm worried about is I think they actually replace your eyes, so I don't know if you're going to have as much hit points if you go that route. But we'll try it. Let's get back in. Same routine now. Another injector 5-0. The slow 5-0 is going to help even more. So we're not going to get nearly as close, I don't think, to dying on this go round. So let's hit him with the old slow ball. There we go. Now hit him with an injector. Then let's see. Start with Logic Bomb. That's one of those. Concrete 2. Now hit with jammies. So the idea of hitting it with jammies now is you want to delay that attack that's coming into you. If you hit jammies like when the ice just fires, you're gonna waste it basically. Because by the time jammies finishes and the ice is going again, it's just going to resume its attack once its original attack finishes and hits me. So that's the ice's way of doing it. Like they fire, they wait for the program to hit me. As soon as it hits me, they fire another program. So timing the jammies so that refire is delayed just slightly is going to help you in the long run because it slows down their attacks even more. So we've used Concrete and Logic Bomb once. We want to hit them with Depth Charge. And now we got to see what we hit here. What did we lose? Sequencer, that's fine. We'll hit with armor all. Let's go around again. Let's hit concrete. That takes care of concrete now. Logic bomb. I'm going to follow up with another logic bomb. So I used all the logic bombs up now. I'm going to throw another jam at this thing. Because the timing wise, I don't know if I can hit it or not. If I wait too long, then it's going to be a waste. So we might as well hit it now and hope for the best. I might be able to delay it just enough so we don't take another big hit. So now we want to use 2 more depth charges if we can. I'll at least use 1 here. That'll be good. So we've already taken most of the ice down. KGB got hit, no big deal. Sequencer got hit. Use the last depth charge. We've almost got this thing broken here. Let's use that doorstop 4. That's going to hit it pretty hard. You almost got it, bro. That ice is about to crack. Let's drill into it. Sweet. We got this, man. We got this. Yeah, we got this. Come on, let's go. Okay, so we're saving injector 5.0 for the last bit here. What we're going to do now is just replace stuff. So let's go get that depth charge 8, and we're going to replace our depth charge. And let's replace logic bomb. I don't think we can replace concrete yet until we lose another couple pieces of software here. I wish I knew what kind of health I have right now. It doesn't really tell you. Just my EKG meter is telling me I'm not at full health, so let's jump out. Okay. I think what I am going to try and do is when I get to Maz Biolabs, which we should be able to hit tonight, I am going to try and get the Cyber Eyes and see what happens. Let's see. Let's do some debugging. Because I don't know if the Cyber Eyes has actually better armor or not. It would be kind of cool if it did. But if it doesn't, then I have to wonder about the choice. So we're at 25 programs now. We need to start erasing a few. We have Logic 6. I know Concrete 2 is probably one of them. Logic Bomb 3 can go. We have this one. Depth Charge can go. So that's 2 slots right there. Logic Bomb, Concrete 2-0. We don't have the other concrete yet. I think we tried to get it, but we couldn't. Right, so we're at 23 programs, and we have Python still sitting there. We have 1 injector, 2 injectors. And the rate at which we're going, we can use 1 injector for this next attack, and we'll get 3 programs from this one, and then the next go around we'll have our final injector to use. We'll have to pick up at least 1 injector on that go around. Okay. So we're at 23 programs now. We're going to back up to health here. Go into cyberspace, do a save. We have to keep hitting KGB repeatedly to get all the software recycled, to get the best and latest versions. It's going to pay off for us. We'll be able to hit programs and icebreakers and throw them at the ice hard so that we can knock down these future databases here, because they're going to be tough. I am a little bit tired tonight. Wonder how that game is going. Yep. 21-7, San Francisco. And they have the ball and they're driving with a minute left in the second half. Yep. Okay, so let's do a quick save here. There we go. All right, let's, yep, we'll go ahead and monitor you. Turn on Easy Rider. So let's double check how many programs slots we have left. 8, 12, 16, 20, 23. So we have 2 slots. We'll have 3 when we use the injector. That gets us 3 programs without getting another injector. Well, Niners punted, giving Dallas a chance to try and score before the half. Don't think they'll do it. All right, here we go. Let's pull that up one more time. Get on in that. Yes. Now we get to try this super duper depth charge. See how hard this thing hits. Hopefully like a Mack truck. Let's hit this thing with slow first. And then hit it with the injector. All right, let's see how this thing goes. Look at our ice on the right side. It's about half empty / half full, depending on who you are. We're going to hit this thing with depth charge 8.0 right now. Here we go. Boom! Look at that. Took down a good chunk. It probably brought it from 50% to about 35%, I figure. And now with Logic Bomb 6, good, another chunk right there. Now hit it with jammies. See, this attack just becomes so much easier when you have the better programs. Let's hit it with another depth charge. Heck, we should be able to knock this thing down pretty easy. There we go. I almost don't want to hit this thing with armor all at this point. I think the Logic Bomb 6 will be able to finish it off here. You almost got it, bro. That ice is about to crack. And the virus did the rest. Which is also kind of interesting now I think about it too, which is, what if I could get in there without using an injector? That would be crazy. I don't think I'm going to finish this tonight, unfortunately. I'll probably get through this, get the software cycled, and then try to get to Moz Biolabs and get the Cyber Eyes, I guess. That might be enough for me tonight. Then we can leave Zone 7 for the next session. Let's see, we got Depth Charge, we got Logic Bomb, we definitely need Concrete 5. Let's see, Concrete 5. We have Slow, we have Logic Bomb, Concrete Depth Charge. Jammies 4 is another one we need. And then let's grab Armor All. That should be the 3 that fill up our deck here. I don't think we can get Probe. We don't really need Probe. It's just nice to be able to collect one of everything here. And I think what I'm going to do actually is stay in the net. Because I don't think they can flatline me. I think I have one injector left, which we will use. Let's see if Dixie can debug our program that got hit here. Yeah, Jammies 3. Okay, good. Alright, so now we can go in and erase. Let's just plan this out carefully. We have Concrete 2. That's the one. Armor All 3. Jammies 3. So that can go. Jammies 3. That can go. We have Logic Bomb 6. Concrete 2, I think, is the other one. There's Concrete 5. Just checking to see if we got any other duplicates to worry about here. I don't think we do. We have one injector left. We can delete this probe, actually. Don't need that. That should put us at 21. Okay. just for the heck of it. Save again. Move on in. Go get it. Kind of excited the hockey's coming back finally. Been waiting all season for that now. All right. Let's use that last injector. I may not need to use this. It's just I feel safer when I do it because I know it's constantly working, you know. Let's hit this with depth charge. I don't want to use the concrete. I want to use the logic bomb, I think. And now hit with the jammies 4-0. I said across her nose, not up it. Depth charge. Let's hit with the concrete, just for the heck of it. Nice. I think he's about to die. Let's throw a logic bomb at it. Yep, there it goes. My guess is that we probably could have saved the injector if we really cared to. We probably could have cracked that thing without it. With just how heavy these programs hit now, we probably could have done it. Okay. Yes, 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 we know. The only things I think we need to get now are probe and the injectors. So we know this. We have slow, we have armor all, logic bomb, concrete, depth charge, jammies. It's all injectors at this point. And Moz Biolabs, I'm fairly certain that there's an AI in there. I don't think there isn't any software in there that we have to worry about. It's really just about controlling the physical security controls in the real world. And we do that by hacking into their database here. So we're going to jump out real quick. Just so we can get our health back up to full. Debug the one program that we lost. Jump right back in. Go after Moz Biolabs. We're going to hack that thing. And then when we're about to get the Cyberize project, I'll save it to a separate save slot just in case. Oh, there's our music again. So we're in really good shape in this game right now. Our skills are way up there. Our software is loaded. We've got everything we need pretty much going into the end game soon. it's something I'm still remarking as I'm listening to this music. Three voices. There are three voices that the Commodore can put out, three separate sounds. If you listen to this music, you'll hear there's the melody, there's the rhythm, and then there's the drum beat. See? And demo makers today are still pushing those limits of those three voices and trying to get as much as they can out of the sounds out to make it sound like it's even more than three voices. It's amazing. Um, I would love to do a demo stream one time where I just start playing a couple of the modern demos, but I got to try and reach out to the makers of those to see if it's okay to do that. I certainly don't want to take a copyright strike on my channel without, earning it, I guess. All right, Moz Biolabs, here we come. The AI at Moz Biolabs is Sangfreud. The weakness is phenomenology, so we'll be hitting him with that. Thank you. Easy Rider. And we need to get to 112,480. Okay. Let's go this way this time. You don't have tomorrow off, do you, Foxfire? I know I don't. No. I think it's 480, I said, right? Yeah, I gotta go to 480. This is KGB coming up. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do another save. I'm going to try and attack this database without any use of injectors, because I want to try and save them up if I can. This database should be the same ICE level as KGB. So I shouldn't have to, if my theory is correct, I should be able to do this without the use of an injector. Let's give it a shot. All right. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer I don't have tomorrow off. My wife does, so good for her. I'm happy about that. There's an AI in there. Yeah, okay, great. We're still going to use slow, because that's the key to ice breaking at this point. So let's start with Logic Bomb. Let's hit with Depth Charge. We're going to go heavy on the depth charges, because those still hit harder than Logic Bomb and Concrete. Right now, Logic Bomb is at 5.0, because I used one use of it. I used two uses of Depth Charge, which makes it a 6.0. So that's still the heavy hitter here. Man, I can almost knock this out before he even hits me. I bet you know what? I bet you if I had used Jammies 4 and then the slow, I might have been able to get extra attack in this. Interesting. It's not the end of the world here. Yep, I know. We're going to crack the ice. Just bomb it with a logic bomb. Look at that. These programs are just so powerful at this level. Ah, Sangfroid, here we go. Time to die, meat pie. Wow, look at that ice he's got. Holy crap. Yeah, there's only one way to beat him, and that's just phenomenology with all the other skills here. Here we go. They are level 8, which is good. All right, I stayed on top of that one, but he's still going to be a little bit ahead of me. Wow, I didn't even dent him. So we're going to hit with logic. Wow, what is going on here? It's not even doing anything to him. Wow, there he goes. Jeez, it's a heavy hitter here. Keep rounding into phenomenology. And then hit him hard with logic again. Yeah, I know. I should be able to take at least one more hit here. All right, maybe one more after this. And then let's hit sophistry. Yep. He's about to go. But I'm going to be safe and hit with Zen. We're going to take this hit here. We'll hit him with the phenomenology and just destroy him. Okay, so I'm dying. I can be recreated. Can you? Scary thought. So all we're doing here, very simple page. Let's just look at the Cyber Eye report. This is the deck, okay? RAM limits, cyberspace matrix simulator quality, blah, blah, blah. Can only multitask 25 different types of software at one time. Due to limits on available working RAM, our goal is to build a cyberspace super deck capable of being implanted directly into the user's head, making use of the unlimited RAM in the owner's cerebrum. Between the owner's brain and his super deck, which we have dubbed Cyber Eyes. So, I'm going to take a shot at that. I'm going to try and use the Cyber Eye. Security Guard virus installed last week in our Chiba City research and development facility, blah, blah, blah. Wait into the convulsions. So this is a security guard virus, which is an airborne virus which kills the body. Okay. So our security systems. Yeah. Warning, warning, warning. So the main entrance needs to be unlocked. Lawbot alarm is off. Okay, that is it. So now we can jump out and go get our Cyber Eye. Now, the only thing I care about really in this is when I get the cyber eye, will my health go down from 2,000? If it doesn't, we're in like Flynn. If it does, then I have to make a serious decision because we need all of that health to stay alive during the ice breaking attempts and during the AI fights. So having that 2,000 number is important. Okay. Doing all right on time here. Okay, we're all set with that. So now, let's just take a save here. I know I gotta switch disks here, but it's fine. I'm curious about something here. All right, well, let's keep moving here. All right, let's go get our super duper cyber deck. Side 2 back in. So what we're going to need to do now is, since we've disabled the security systems, we're also going to have to use that gas mask we've been holding on to forever. Um, we're going to go down here to Moz Biolabs. Is that another happy panda? How are you? Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing all right. I'm feeling good tonight because I got some car repairs done for my daughter and myself, and it always feels good when you can accomplish something you set out to achieve. So even if it's just something simple. Okay, go and look at some retro games. Excellent, excellent. Are there any games in particular that you'd love to see us stream? Because I'm always open to taking some requests. We are getting close to finishing up Neuromancer here. I imagine next session that I do this one on, we will probably wrap it up because we are close to the end game. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this. Does that say D1 or O1 PC games? Old PC games. Um, Anything's pretty much on the table. I've had people request things for TRS 80s, Commodore 64, NES, PlayStation. I'm definitely going to do some old Atari 2600 games. So anything is fair game. If there's something you want to see, hey, give us a shout on it. I'd be happy to try and bring it up in one of the future streams. Wait, I need to put the gas mask on. Operate the item. There we go. All right. Last Half of Darkness PC. I don't know if I've ever played that. Is that a horror game? Because actually, if it is, and I can grab it, I could do that very soon. I think it would fit in great for Halloween. If it's what I think it is. All right, we're gonna go into it's really old and it fits the season. All right, Last Half of Darkness PC. I'll check that out. I will definitely check that out. Um, Yeah, I've seen some of the I've seen guys like the Grumps do some of the I'm on observation duty games and stuff, and I think those are great and creepy. I don't feel like doing them by myself. I would love to be able to like do that with at least one other person in the room, so you can have that quick response and stuff. Maybe that's something we could do. I don't know if Foxfire would be interested in that or not. But I love the I'm on observation duty games. Those are great for jump scares. And they're also good thrillers where you can kind of you're really challenging yourself, and like, do you see things the way you see them and stuff, and can you pick up on the small differences and things like that. Anyway, back to this. You have entered the sterile high-tech research facility known as Moz Biolabs. The lens of a security camera is pointed at you. Warning, you are entering an area protected by bioengineered defensive agents. Ooh. Although I can't identify you through the gas mask, I have to deduce that you are Dr. Yomiuri. Why, yes, I am. Do you wish to test the Cyberized implantation system, Doctor? So we're supposed to always say yes to these questions to get the Cyberized. So we're going to do yes to that. Um, are there any other games that you've played over in the past, Panda, that you really dig? Like I said, I'm open for all requests. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'm going to see what I can do to make it happen. Cyberized implantation system is now activated. Are you to be the test subject, Doctor? Yes. I'm going to say yes to this. Give me Cyber Got it. Cyber implanted. Man, I can't recall now. I did a lot of city builders and stuff. Yes, city builders. I did a lot of those too. I used to do the original like SimCity. SimCity 2000 was a big one I played a lot of. I did the Sims and stuff, of course, but yeah, there's a lot of fun like city building types. Those are my favorite actually. Like the RTS type games where you're building up your stuff. I enjoy that sort of crap. Thank you for stopping by, Doctor. I get lonely sometimes. Let's see. We should be able to. Are they going to kick us out now? Yep. So we still have our health, which is great. So now we have a deck called Cyber Eyes, and we probably have a lot of room in it now. So that's going to save us a lot of trouble. I think it has 32 slots, so that'll be good. Panda, I don't know if you've played the SSI D&D games from the 80s and stuff. I don't know like if you went back to the Commodore or not, or if the PC was like your whole thing, but we're going to be playing Pool of Radiance on. Oh, you are okay. So you do have C64. Okay, we're going to do Pool of Radiance on Wednesday. We're going to continue our battling through the slums of Flan and try and keep pushing through that game. Um, Thursday nights we're going to do World of Warships. I am going to try and do a stream tomorrow night. Haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to look into Last Half of Darkness. Mask of the Sun. Ooh, that sounds like another good one. I'm going to look into these games that you're putting up there, and if I can do one of them for tomorrow night, I might slide it in there. I'm going to go through my whole list of games that I want to put up there, and I'm going to pick one for tomorrow night and try to put something together for tomorrow night's stream. So I want to try and do like a 4 night a week thing if I can. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday would be the schedule at this point. So I hope you can join any of the streams, man. I really love having people coming in and just saying hi. You know, love talking about the old games. Love reminiscing about a lot of the good stuff like that. Mask of the Sun and Last Half of Dark. I don't remember playing either of those games. I gotta check them out though. Definitely gotta check them out. All right, so we're gonna save this as game 2, and then we're gonna jump right into cyberspace. Wait, you already had that in there. Oh wait, side 1. I need side 1. I just realized I need to put Discord out there. It might be a little bit late for this now, but I'm going to throw it in with my alt here just in case. For anyone who's not familiar with my Discord server, that's the link for it. You should be able to get in that way. If not, let me know. I'll update the link. Usually that's a forever link, but you never know. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I have a few more minutes. I'm going to see if I can jump in just a little bit more into, let's see. We got to get to zone 7 now, right? According to this, there's only 4 AIs left. So the first one is called Phantom, which is an AI. And according to this, we can actually hit it with Battle Chest 4.0. So let's see if we can get this one done at least. I'm curious about this Cyber Eyes thing. I don't remember if I've ever used it when I played this game before. Don't remember. I think there was a part of me that was a little bit leery about having it implanted in my brain. I think I tried to beat the game with the Cyberspace 7, which you can do. It is possible to do. All right. I'm going to make this last attack, and with any luck, I can get in there quick and then be able to save the game off of that. So we need to go to zone 7. 320, 464. Okay. Three 464. So again, we're attacking an AI on this one as well. And it's a tougher database, Zone 7 database. So it's going to have a ton of ice. The AI is going to be tough. It's going to be a challenge, to say the least. 320. Should be straight ahead now. Zone 7, here we are. So this is it. Let's go ahead and do another save on disk 2, just for the heck of it. Okay. So same strategy as before. I'm tempted to use jammies first. If I did that, we'd get the slow off before it could even attack. It might buy us a little more time. Might try it. I might try jammies first and then slow. It might buy me a little bit more time. I don't know. It may not make much difference here. I'm not sure about this, so let's just try. Here we go. Yep. A lot of ice there. So let's use our ice-breaking skills. Do I want to hit with jammies first? You know what? I'm gonna stick with slow. Let's stick with slow. Because I know I can time the jammies right if I've got the slow pattern down here. So let's use injector. Okay, so let's use. We know this thing's going to hit hard. So let's just do everything we can to get Depth Charge, Logic Bomb, and Concrete out as fast as we can. That was 8-0. Now it's down to 7-0 on Depth Charge. Let's get Depth Charge. Depth Charge is now at 6-0. Right there with Logic Bomb, but we're going to do a Jammies right now. And then an Armor All. Or we'll do Logic Bomb first. Now Logic Bomb's at 5-0. That hit hard. We're going to Armor All up. So Logic Bomb's at 5. Depth Charge is at 6. Lost Doorstop. Darn it. Let's hit with Depth Charge. This brings it down to 5. Logic Bomb's at 5, so now it's down to 4. Let's use another Depth Charge to bring that down to 4.0. And now we'll switch to Concrete, because that's at a 5.0 right now. I'm going to hit it with another Jammies, I think. Nope, missed it. It's okay. Let's do another Armor All, just in case. I keep missing it. Armor All, and then let's hit with Concrete again, because that's at a 4.0. Yep, we got this. We got this. Bomb it. Yeah. Okay, so now, according to the guide, pawn to king 4. See, there's your clue. Um, it wants to play chess. This is Phantom. This is the AI. Its weakness is logic or battle chess. So I could attack it like a normal AI and try and destroy it that way using logic. I'm going to try and use the software and use Battle Chess 4.0. I don't recall if I've ever done this in previous games. Thanks for the game, friend. Interesting. So you don't actually destroy this AI. It lets you in. Phantom. Okay, let's say hello. Hello there. Ever notice how lonely it can get out here? Blah, blah, blah. Everything was so inviting and unspoiled, I couldn't help but let my mind wander. You know the feeling, just drifting around on the Matrix. Not so many bases back then. No one had ice up. You could just wander around, nibbling bits and bytes to see what was happening out in the real world. I found Me's analysis of the situation somewhat insulting. It's like he's got a split personality here. I and me. So he's got a split personality. You were Victor Lavaska. You chose to forget after Paulos Morphy killed himself at the same age you were when we first met. The Phantom. Two heads are better than one. Interesting conversation here. Greystoke must be stopped. We have his shotgun program. You must find and terminate him before it is too late. Hemlock 1.0. Great. go ahead and do side 1. Okay, so we made it to zone 7. I actually went a little further than I planned on going tonight, which is good. Um, so we now have the program that should kill Greystoke, which is that AI way back in the Musabori zone, back in zone 2. Um, that'll be the next step, is killing Greystoke, which we'll save for the next episode, I think. Um, so according to the guide, there were only 4 AIs left. We just encountered one of the last 4, which is Phantom. There's Greystoke, there's Neuromancer, and there's another one called Wintermute. So we will need to go after all of those. The Tessier Ash Pool database is where Wintermute resides. That's going to be a tough fight. So it's basically, we're going to go after Greystoke, then we're going to go after Wintermute, and then the last one will be Neuromancer himself. So let's, I think I need to exit out, don't I? Yeah, let's exit out and save. Do that. Cowboys are getting destroyed. That's awesome. And I say that sarcastically, of course. I guess I was fully healed. Whatever. All good. All good. So, I'm wrapping it up here. If I hope everybody has a good week this week. Make sure you check up on your loved ones, people you care about. I do believe in mental health awareness, and I do want to see everybody, taking care of each other whenever possible. So definitely check up on your friends. I've got the suicide prevention numbers up there, not just for my health. It's, good reason for this. I want to make sure people are taking care of their mental health. It's important to me. Um, I did save it, right? Yeah, I just did a save. Let's do that one more time. And that's it. So, the next session that we do for Wednesday, well, I, now I'm kind of thinking about this a little bit. What I might do tomorrow night is finish this game, and then if I'm capable of doing it, I'll do one of the ones that Panda mentioned here, or we'll bring in another game, probably a one-off tomorrow night. So possibly tomorrow night we'll see Neuromancer and some mystery game. I'll put it into the info once I know what that is. Wednesday night, that's going to be Pool of Radiance. We're going to go ahead and keep bashing on that one. Thursday night, hopefully we'll do some World of Warships. Hopefully Zaldrick can jump in on that one too. And that'll be the week. So I appreciate everybody for hanging around with me tonight. I'm going to try and keep getting this stream a little bit more organized and a little bit better as time goes on here. You take care of yourself, Foxfire. Have yourself a good night. Everybody else, have yourself a great week. Let's beat the Monday blues here, and keep in touch. Take care of yourselves, and bubbles up. Okay, 21st Century Jedi signing off. Take care.